Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Gyan Bhakti. We focus exclusively on spirituality, Vedanta, and Sanatana Dharma. If you have not already done so, please consider subscribing for regular updates. Our humble prostration to the all-pervading Brahman, our worshipful enlightened Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, all sages and saints, and to the divinity in each of you. We are currently exploring the scripture Mysticism of Mahabharata. Commentary is by our Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So yesterday we had covered how Sage Parshuram found out about Karna not being a Brahman and refusing to accept him and cursing him that he will forget the Brahmastra knowledge at the right time. And we had covered the implications, why that was. So let's continue. After Karna was renounced by his guru, he found solace in his friendship with Duryodhana and the Kauravas, and along with them he continued to harbor a simmering resentment towards the Pandavas. It was at this time in Karna's life that Dronacharya decided to hold the tournament in the martial arts, and Karna entered the arena that day determined to show his superiority over Arjuna. Because Arjuna was also a very great archer, one of the best. He is the one in the Bhagavad Gita where Lord Krishna is guiding Arjuna about the knowledge of the self, the same Arjuna. So Karna was always very jealous of his skill and knowledge, and he considered himself to be equal in archery. And that is why he felt a comparative feeling within. Although Karna was almost denied the right to do so on the grounds that he was not of proper royalty, Duryodhana cleverly interceded and declared Karna the ruler of a nearby kingdom. Duryodhana and the Kauravas, as you know, were the bad kids, the 100 bad children of King Dashrath, who always had resentment towards the Pandavas and hated them. Finally, after overcoming some further obstacles, Karna did fight with Arjuna, and his extraordinary performance overshadowed even the glorious performance of Arjuna earlier in the tournament. Having proved his greatness, Karna left, further obliged to the Kauravas for all their assistance. So because Karna was of a lower caste, had Duryodhana not made him the king of Angdesh, which was another country that he gave him, Karna would have not had the opportunity to present his skill. So he felt obligated to Duryodhana and the Kauravas, even though they were mean and bad people. Unaware that he was a brother to the Pandavas, he moved closer in his alliance to Duryodhana and his brothers. In the mystic drama of the Mahabharata, Karna represents asmita or egoism. And as was explained before, the Pandavas are the personifications of the four purposes of life. These are called the purusharthas, the efforts. They are Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Dharma, ethical values; Artha, material values; Kama, social values, desires; and Moksha, liberation. Ego and Purusharthas are brothers. Speaking in a broad sense, since without ego, we cannot do anything. However, the ego has to be set aside in order to attain liberation. Therefore, in the Mahabharata mysticism, ego has been brought up by a chariot driver away from the princely Pandava brothers. However, Karna is really the son of the sun god, Surya Dev. This is symbolic of the spiritual fact that if you put ego in proper perspective, your mind will emanate the effulgence of knowledge. To understand this symbolism more clearly, one must grasp the difference between ego and egoism. Ego is that sense of I am, which belongs to the causal body within you. It is the highest level of your personality. Beyond it is eternity. When that pure I am mixes with the mental process, it becomes I am this body. This is mine. It evolves ahankara or egoism with its I-ness and mindness. I-ness is called ahamta, mindness mamata. Karana is that ego principle that is conditioned playing the role of ahankara or ego. Though Karna was the eldest brother of the Pandavas, they did not know that. Similarly, ego in you is the highest level of your personality, and yet it can play the most inimical role. When you deprive it of its negative aspect, it becomes a gateway to eternity. Inquiry of who am I is the central task of Vedanta. But without proper training and understanding, looking after the I in your personality means looking after our egoistic self. Like Karna, we are in the realm of the Kauravas. However, when the same ego that is sustaining all our negative qualities is purified, it will lead us to liberation or mukti. So we will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's satsang. Om Tat Sat.